other side, a good map for Lens. So could be very exciting.
Allie, when you look at this best of 5, what do you think is going to be the pivotal map? Is it searches? Is it going to be the control, hard points?
When it comes to this series, I want to say game 1 or game 3. I only say that because the last time these teams went up against each other, that game 1 was literally like a 7-point game where Guerrillas mates could have taken lead and then won that map number 2 and gone up 2-0 in the series. So I think this map 1 is going to be everything.
It's search for me. I look at the search and destroy on Gentlemates. It's been so bad. I expect it to improve.
Nameless has been on fire when it comes to pick'ems. Let's get our scuff pick'ems in and make them official. Alley Cat, am I beating you still? Did we tie at the end of week 2?
I think we might be tying.
We were awful on day number 1, but we've picked it up since then. 15-9. Nameless, though, is crushing.
I can't see. What is it? Joe's laughing at me.
18-6.
What is my record on there? I can't see.
18-6, I make it out.
Okay.
What do you got for me?
I got Gentlemates.
3 out of 4 so far. Each time he's going Gentlemates for their first win in the season. Alley Cat?
I'm following right up. I'm going to go Gentlemates. I have really high hopes.
I also like Kismet. I too choose you, Gentlemates. LAG gets their first win, which means it's a 3-map victory for Minnesota. We send it over to Merc and Maven to kick off our minor bracket.
Fantastic. Let's get it going. That had me dying with Ant, bro, because we one time, this is like history here with Call of Duty. Ant and I one time we were at Turner, and we had to record COD broadcast like 4 televisions. So it was going to be live televised with commercial breaks and everything. So you had to be like down to the time, like to the second. So it's the first time we've really had to work, and I'm not like, kind of like free. We had to like use a teleprompter, studio, a real professional studio. And the teleprompter was pretty small and far away. But like I could read it fine. And Ant was literally like, bro, he could not get through. I think I was like whispering the lines in his ear so we could get through this show.
It's a joke, but every green room and event, he's like, yo, you guys got to get up. I got to sit right here. Like, I got to sit right here. Because he's like, I don't have my glasses. It's like 8 years of him squinting.
It's comedy.
I don't understand.
I don't know how he's a professional player, but he shot pretty straight considering the fact he can't see. But no, we're excited to be back. I don't know about all you guys. Hope everyone enjoyed the holidays, the new year. I feel like I've been in a black hole. I don't know, I was sick for a while. I visited parents. I've been playing through the Mass Effect games again randomly. I don't know what I've been doing. Yeah, no, it feels like we're restarting. Now we're right into our first minor tournament, and we're kicking it off with a banger. Joe, we casted the first time these guys matched up. We went all the way to Game 5, round 11. And now, who the hell knows, brother?
Yeah, and I mean, this is one LAG, like that first matchup. This is a match they probably should have won, right? Like that vault hard point, they had some big leads. They should have closed it out. Doesn't happen. And it showed that this Rocker team, they're just going to continue to battle. And they've done that. They're 2-2. And as Adessa talked about, LAG 0-4 start. One of the bigger surprises so far.
It absolutely has been. And he said Esther will be his guy to pop off. I guess I usually think of Nero is like their takeover X Factor type of guy, but Estriel was a bit all over the place those first couple weeks, right? He was either like popping off or double negative.
Yeah, it just felt like just life to life. Yeah, he just wasn't as comfortable as we would expect for him to be. But we're checking out Hacienda for the first time, which I am very excited about.
Well, I know for you and I, most of our memorable moments and probably one of our favorite competitive years was Black Ops 4. It was a spectacular year, and I know you're excited to have this map back in the mix. What makes it a great map is Skies and Lens pop off the fry everybody.
Well, I mean, it's just, one of your more traditional style maps, right? You have your 3 lanes, but Spawn just kind of makes sense. It's a good size for competitive Call of Duty, and we needed something bad.
No, we needed like 1 or 2 more maps. We'll see what happens over the course of the year. But yes, getting this in will be big, and you already see it right into the rotation. Not a ton of time earned for either side through that first hard point, but let's get over to our second as we battle towards back garage. Zestriel looking to stun out and get the angle. Playing towards back statue is Lens. He's going to get shots in from behind. Don't think he's finished his kills. We hop right over to Lens, and you see that 4-map losing streak in hardpoint right now for Rocker. Their last win dates back to the win over Boston, December 7th.
Yeah, Rocker had some early pressure there, right? When you're Lens in that position all the way towards that back statue, as this garage is playing up, you're trying to control the spawns, but there's some new additions to this map. You got to watch a couple of different angles on that far right side as you're trying to control those spawns. Some players did get through, but Lens was able to lock that down, and now you get a great hardpoint hold here at P2.
Yeah, I didn't see the kill feed for a second. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I think they're picking up kills, so we'll try to cast it as best we can here as we continue through the action. It's a nice hold there from Guerrillas. Kismet drops. Priest holding the window and trying to play his top map. He's got people to deal with outside and fences. We swap right on over to Lens now.
And he spawns all the way back Boathouse. I think because one of his teammates, Estriel, spawned that old. So Linz has an opportunity maybe to start to pinch this, and here we go. Gonna try to take top balcony control. Is you can see number 7 starting to work towards the fences, and now if you're if you're a Rocker, you just have to watch both sides. This is gonna be so tough to deal with.
I remember the first time we cast this, it was like our first match, and you were like,
There's
the
a lot of
colors-
purple,
the color-
man.
Yeah, there's too much purple. Joe afterwards, he's like, I'm not even sure if I was calling people right in the mini map. I'm like, it's all right, we'll get there. It's the start of the year. This is just the restart of the year. You know, whenever it's teams like the common colors, it gets my head in the blender as well. Nero and Linz off to a great start from either side of it, and it's Rocker trying to bring it back in the hard point right now. Down 40, but looking to get the tail end of this trash time. They've got them pinned back. They should have the rotation to next as well. They're going to lose the final 5 seconds, but this is perfect for Rocker right now.
Yeah, I think they needed that time, and they do a very good job holding that pinch, finding some time, getting back into it. This is what number 4, Gio. He's going to spawn out. Again, setting up this pinch is LAG. Is number 6 and 8 hit it from both sides, but it's Paul and Nero just locking down the corners. Here comes the break attempt.
Yeah, Gio's just got to get there. He's got to get in and try to help. I thought had 2. I thought the time he was going to work out brilliantly, but maybe got there a second late. I think they'd already lost 1 teammate, so the opening push does work out.
Wow, that is a huge
Gorilla's
kill by Linz right there. Because Astro, he set up the pinch. What we just saw, LAG do to Rocker, they had the opportunity to do it, but Linz picks that up. They spawn out a little bit weird garage side. They give that calm up. He wins the one-on-one. If he doesn't get that kill, it's an instant break for Rocker.
And it's a little bit different on pushes like this where you're 4-man swarming. It's like Black Ops 4 where you had stims, right? Like shoulder, stim, slide. It's a little bit different. Yes, you've got the movement to work with, but not necessarily the survivability. You can just be chopped down.
Yeah, there's also a 5th player.
Yeah. That's a good point, Joe.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Specialist, it was a little bit different. A grapple over the top.
Yeah. Okay, now that you're saying it, yeah, a lot more than just the stims. Suddenly, yeah, grapple flies over. There's electric bullets flying all over the place. You're getting flamethrowered.
It's a great time.
It really was. It really was. But the lead still holding for Gorilla's mate. Linz hitting some crisp shots as he's right back to work with 19. Sky's looking to get involved at 6 and 9, but sometimes, well, that's his kind of performance on the team. He can get the numbers when he needs them, but more than likely he's going to be playing around the hard point. Nero still leading the way on the other side as we watch Kiz here for a moment.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing so far for me is LAG just controlling these rotations over towards his P2. They're doing it again. Rocker, though, still 20 seconds to work up the map, be able to get him off the hill, and now you're going to have that pressure from Paul and Estriel. Paul going to jump on the hill. You're going to see number 5 and Priestess spawn out, so the rest of LAG going to try to lock this down.
Yeah, might have numbers here for a moment, but we're going to get set up now for our next hardpoint. Final seconds tick away. Gorilla's mate in the lead here by 60. Let's check out the comms.
Gio and 1. Gio and
Lobby, yeah, he's linked up. Probably.
back again.
Pick up pinch.
Keep me.
Go.
I'm holding Zig, I'm holding Zig.
Front. They're spawning.
Did you spawn?
Spawn front.
Zig absolute. I'm pushing you, lobby. One is in the right front.
Add your IOE, okay?
Lobby dead. Zig, nice 3.
Nice.
I have front. They're
Right
front.
on the left.
Our pinches.
Make him away. I have a trophy. Is he on the left? He could be in the corner.
Okay, yeah.
Zig,
I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
I have the right shot. Right, Paul, challenging you. Back kill, one shot.
I'm one shot. I do right OE, kid. I'm checking out this one. Watch left, maybe? Yeah, right. On top.
Watch you on the right. On my left.
Back left. One shot, you're on ult.
I got new cutoff.
I heard that. I saw on
You
one.
can
I'll play offense and watch left.
I'm gonna get an inch, so somebody hold plat.
I got BP on 2.
You have to go close.
They can get my open though.
Close, go to you, office.
P1 one shot to you. I'm holding offense. They can go zero.
Dude,
Nice.
Hold on,
I got you plat. Office dead.
Stay flat.
Be deep left.
Maybe I pinch.
Two plat. One shot.
Watch it.
Are we missing one? Back here. I'm standing back. In the back, he's weak. There's 2 in the back.
I'm gonna bump your 10. Yo,
Back up.
no one there. I killed one deep.
Good. I'm gonna get close. You're gonna be top plat.
Heard you. I'm going secret.
Yo, listen, I'm a pinch blind.
Back to it and up 100. LAG firmly in control, asserting their dominance. And, well, I know Priest is struggling right now, but this is what you want to see from this team in Respawn.
Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, again, I think Search is maybe the biggest thing for them right now, but just in terms of a hard point, just, yeah, fundamentally very sound so far on this Hacienda.
We'll see if they can put him away or if you rally back a bit into this if you're a Rocker. Nero up to 24, would be leading the lobby if it weren't for Linz on the other side of it. new hard point is up. Nero, the one to engage, and Nero! Gets all three, locks down the point. If there's going to be a swing in this game, maybe it's right there.
Yeah, it could be it. And now you have number 2 and Estriel going for that pinch. And again, this is that first time we saw it before the break, right? Well, all of us did, but just not in the CDL where that weapon update, right? So these Jackals, there's not a lot of visual recoil on these things right now. Some players, I'm sure, are loving it for these medium to long range fights, and this thing is hitting.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You're going to see some numbers put up. Nero trying to do him dirty again, but only 5 HP after the opening gunfight, so he's quickly traded out by Kiz. So after that big play from Nero, I mean, a nice break then from LAG. You're able to really sustain that lead. You get the rest of this time. You really only lost about 10 seconds overall in that. So what I thought might be a catalyst for a big comeback here from Rokkr doesn't look to be the case.
Yeah, Drake right there from LAG. And yeah, I mean, P4, it's just, yeah, sooner or later, someone's going to make a play and break on through. They were able to do that right there. As Lynn's just controlling top close, just trying to finesse around. Backs on down as you have Nero inside the hill.
Well, it's just one, like, you can get real close to the point from 3 different angles, and like, you lose one gunfight, everyone's swinging heads, everyone's turning. Yes, it just becomes chaos. It does. But just what, 25 or so for the dub. They can close it out here. Lynn, crisp and clean, finally traded out, but he was doing the work for the squad. Sky's gonna get right back into the hard point, and he's really picked it up. He was, what, like 6 and 9 or something early. He started to fry a bit, get back towards even. But you'd rely on something truly insane now if you're Rokkr to win this. They had some big clutch moments against this LAG team the first time they matched up.
This is setting up for one, though. It is. They control the spawns. They flip the map for this P2. Kismet, though, trying to break it. There's still 15 seconds before we get there, but Nero instantly there for that trade. So you see Geo pop on up. They don't really fight this scrap time. I thought LAG was just going to go for the maybe final 15 to 20, get them up close to that 250. But this is that chance, that clutch that we saw from Rokkr earlier. They've at least won the spawns here at P2.
No. They've got the opportunity. You said it perfectly. It's setting up for him, but that's a nice opening pick. I think one teammate stuns over, then Kiz able to get the kill. Now they've got 3 swinging on this. Pressure could be building. And here we go. Nice dive out, and Shao able to get 2. The Bulldog shutting down the game with the play there. What a lovely Chow, and there's your Omni movement.
Yeah, it's it. And now LAG, what, just 5 seconds away from winning this one. Sorry, make it 6 as the break does come on through for Rokkr. But even if they give up the rest of this time, should be able to control those spawns for that P3. Still a lot of work for Rokkr to do.
Yeah, no, that one little break should be the difference. I would think, just Kiz getting in there with the double, but we'll wait and see. If maybe Rokkr have one more opportunity to do it, but they've got to get this time, obviously. And now they've got to win some insane gunfights as they get the whole way across the map. It's a long rotation here as we head outside towards fences. And these will be the gunfights to decide it. This guy's trying to lock it down. He's not able to win that one. You win the opening ones, and suddenly you're in. They just don't go away.
No,
Rokkr just don't go away.
LAG they didn't find them, right? Like, as they crossed the map. They didn't find any gunfights.
Without the kill feed, I believe it's casting for the mini-map.
That's a good point. There might have just also been that. Yeah, one of the options. Yeah, we don't have the kill feed on one of that, so we apologize. But they're still very much alive in this.
Nero, just biding his time, playing his life. Don't want to try and overchop in this position and get caught. And well, they all 4 get smoked. And you get the final kills there for your LAG, get the final break in and close it out. But yeah, laugh it up, because that could have been a bit cleaner. I mean, you had a 100-point advantage. You had several rotations where you could have shut it down kind of with authority. You let Rokkr stick around a little too long.
Yeah, a little bit too long, but
you won it. You won it.
Yeah, from start to finish there, I mean, Linz and Kismet really popped off. But to me, the difference is just the P2s. Well, really the first 2, right? They had early control. They don't allow them to break the spawns. And then on the last one, they're able to just break that setup from Rokkr a little bit too easy.
Yeah, no, they really did, but we'll take a look at the overall stats from it. Nero, yeah, I mean, he was kind of consistent throughout from a sliding standpoint. Linz as well. Those 2 can go Super Saiyan mode, and they were doing it throughout the course of it. But it's one of those that, like, didn't really feel like a 22-point game, but it was. Like, what did Ali say? Like, talking about Rokkr's struggles kind of in the hard points, and they've had a lot of close ones, but that was one they probably should have been blown out.
It felt that way, right? I mean, they kept it scrappy on the rest of the hills, but you can just tell this is what LAG were prioritizing, right? Sky's just playing for the spawns back here, does a great job finding this 2-piece, and you just alleviate so much pressure early in that hill that it just gets to this lead right around 100 points.
And thank God you got to that, because you needed every bit of that to sustain throughout the rest of the game. This one, Nero able to pop a triple. And now that I saw it again, he just popped on them. Like he disappeared behind that little half ball and just popped and smoked both.
And with that weapon update, this will kind of be the trend, all right? We'll be seeing how our SMGs are doing. Maybe we'll see 3 subs on some of these maps, like a map like Rewind, with just how minimal that recoil is, the way you can beam with this Jackal. Because so far, I mean, well, it's all about the subs right now on this scoreboard.
And I think for you and I, we prefer when it's like at least 2 subs,
I like
3
when
subs.
there's like a flex is a true flex.
Yes,
like you
yes.
have to have, there's maps where you have to have a 3rd sub.
No, it's just more pace too. It's just more fun to watch, I feel
Yeah.
like. Well, we'll see. It could help some teams that have been struggling, whether you're talking about Gorillas Mate or a team like FaZe, maybe you get some more sub play, and we'll see how that ends up changing. But there aren't, like, other than like Hacienda and that, like, obviously we know like the devs typically, like, they're on a long break over the course, so there's not like too many major updates. So it's not that different, but like something like one new map and like one main weapon change, like even if it's not like that, it could have a big impact.
Yeah, I mean, even for the vetoes, right? You add Hacienda control, and that just changes the veto system up a little bit. We're now playing a protocol, and you're seeing 3 protocols in a row. Both of these teams have only played like 1 map each on these, so like you
Yeah.
just don't have a lot early in this minor.
Yeah, no. So there's some exciting stuff, and well, just to have the minor. I mean, listen, I know people have their complaints. It's like single limb, blah 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 blah. But like this is just like, listen, it has no impact on this major. It's just about the champs points at the end of the season. It's just something fun to mix it up in the middle of a schedule. Like, because I think league match after league match after league match can wear on anyone, whether it's a viewer, whether it's us as casters, whether it's the players. Like having a little something like this where there's some money on the line and just the elimination factor. Like lose your time. Everyone wants to play all weekend long. Just adds a little bit of pressure to it, and you see first place can be taking home 20 grand if they're able to do it. And yeah, this is how the bracket will look with the Ravens, Breach, Thieves, and Ultra with the buys in round 1. And who else will be battling through the course of this? We're in our first match. Rocker, Gorillas Mate. They'll be going on to take on Ultra then.
I can't believe each sector is literally color coordinated.
Yeah, no, I saw, I think it was like that same, the night the bracket came out and someone tweeted that, like first ever color coordinated bracket. I was like, wait, that's sick.
It's wild. But here you can see Rocker and what they've done so well in Search and Destroy. It's been all about their defense. Their retakes right now 1st in the league. And also that opening win duel percentage is 2nd with that conversion. So when they're getting that first pick, that first blood, they're converting it 82% of the time. That's 2nd in the league. So we'll have to pay attention to that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what's really been good for them in Search. I know what jumps to me is like Paul X has been great individually in some of their clutches, but well, I kind of broke it down for us. Yeah, defensively, they have been lights out, but as you said, there's not been a ton of protocol. Just over the course of, well, I feel like we've casted a bit, but just in general, like I don't feel like we've seen a ton.
So a lot of vault.
Yeah, I know, a lot of vault. That's actually when we first saw the Best of 5 pop up. I was like, no vault, huh? Have we had that yet this year? I do not know that we have.
Yeah, but maybe the biggest storyline so far for LAG is that 1 in 5, right? This is a roster when you just talk about, 3 of these guys being world champions and what they were able to do. Like their Search has always been solid. When you talk about Kismet and Skies.
And it's just different because, well, I mean, you think about like Hydra, was one of the better Search players in the game. And Linz, I mean, we're a little critical of him at times last year, right? With Rocker and some of his decision-making in Search and Destroy, leaving people out to dry. Like, that's somewhere where he probably needs to improve. And we'll see if he can do that with his team this year. But as I talk about it, everybody drops, and suddenly it is Skies by his lonesome. But it's got to be very different when, I mean, these guys, at least when they're back playing with Hydra, like, a lot of maps, they're setting him up. Like, it was all about setting him up. And as good as Linz is, he's not Hydra yet. Like, he's not. And I'm not even trying to knock him with that. He's just not. But I'll tell you what, there's a guy that's clutched up in some big situations in Search. It is Skies. Big pedigree. He got in the league through some of his Search and Destroy prowess. But this is a tough one to break into.
Bombs down there. I mean, these angles are tough. You don't have any nades to work with. 30 seconds, you're going to have to chow. And there we go. Yeah, they're just on top of the computer. That's going to be an easy one for Rocker, but it's what you see on Protocol, right? That 8 bomb site, it's a mixy one. They go for it early, and well, it goes Rocker's way.
We saw a couple, there were like 2 1v2s here we saw like right before the break, but they were both like the same scenario. Like 2 people just had dumb chows, or like too wide of a shoulder. Yeah, unless like you have to throw big time. I mean, anytime it's like a 1v3, 1v4, like that's gotta be the case, but especially in that position, someone's gotta throw.
Yeah. It's tough to do, but yeah, Astral lines him up right there. The nade's on point, the stun's on point. That was the thing. I think what messes me up is last year, Estriel was on LAG.
Oh, no,
Lynx was on Rocker.
Yes,
as much as it's the colors, it's also saying the players'
Yes,
names.
yes.
Yeah.
There are levels. There are levels to this that put my brain in the blender. You're not wrong, Joe. But together, we'll hold hands and get through it. And there are some nice shots at range. As Estriel gets the kill, away with 9 HP, and we go into a 2v2. As the Jackal be hitting, and he's out to a 3-0 start. And I say Estriel, but that's definitely. Oh, it was. It was just the wrong picture. It was.
Yeah, it's the wrong
It was
camera.
Nero
That's
for a
Nero.
second. I was.
That's Nero. That's
yeah,
him.
yeah. Now, the guy we're talking about already being in the Blender production team. You don't have to put us further in the Blender. Thank you.
They're figuring out too. Got the cobwebs, dusting them off. 1v1 though for Priesta. He's able to get that trade. Estriel has to plant the bomb. 40 seconds left, and while he was hunting him, and Priesta's got both weapons in hand, and there we go. Talk about one of the best flexes in the league for a very long time. It's that man can do it with a sub, can do it with an AR. Give him both, and he can win you rounds.
He's just a guy we've been just waiting to. I think he's just someone that a lot of people want to root for because he's just a nice guy. He's a good dude. And when he's playing at his best, he's disgusting. He's just been all over the place for a while. And, you know, what happened getting dropped off a championship team? Like, he's an underdog guy you want to root for. I want to pull for. I want him to do well. Like, I just do. So please do well. As he clutches up in the 1v1.
There you go.
As Puckett, like, nuked him to start the series.
I mean, it's been a rough couple.
No, it
It's
has.
been a
It
rough
has.
patch. It
It
has.
has. It has.
Wasn't an easy year last year, especially after winning a world championship.
Yeah, no, certainly, certainly. Nice little route here from Kiz. Well, I thought he was going to stun himself then. It gets a little ugly, and he's
Wow,
surely
still
dead.
alive?
Nope, he's just moving and grooving to 9 HP and somehow gets away.
And Skies is there to help him, so he had that cross. Whoever that was couldn't overchow and maybe find that kill on the Kismet, so we're into a 3-on-3.
Kiz has got eyes on one. Priesta. He's on 3 straight now. They're starting to work this over to B. Think about this bomb plant. The guy lurking close will be Paul X trying to fight to get an angle. Bomb now getting planted. And we'll see if Rocker can clutch up in this 2 versus 3. Paul giving him a chance. He brings us to a 2 versus 2 now with the clean headshots.
Yeah, Kismet with that sub back there. It's going to be a tough gunfight. And now Skies, we see this position, right? It's all about finessing. Priesta hits him down to 48 HP. Some great shots. Barely saw him. 30 seconds left, though. Where's Geo? That's what you're waiting on. For him to get involved in this fight. There he goes, flying on through. They find the first, now all down to Skies.
And Skies gets ripped off the boxer, said, where is Geo? Geo arrives. Good patience there from Paul. Well, good just, I mean, Paul did a lot there. What, he got the opening pick to put to a 2v2, and just the fact that he got ripped to, what do you say, 48 HP or whatever it was right away, and just his ability to stay alive, even though they tried to chow him and take him out and isolate him, he bought enough time for Geo to come in, they clutch up.
Yeah, that's the thing with Omni movement. As much as it is like the movement and the flow, the shoulders that you can throw are just mean. They are mean.
Incredible job there. And you'd love to get that round when you're in a 3v2 post plant. Well, I guess you weren't really 3v2 post plant. The kill came out, right? But it got planted. But still one you'd love to ice up. But Paul X, he's only got 1 kill, but a big moment there. Now to get him to 2-1. Geo can't pick Sky's pocket out of the window, but he's out to a 5-1 start.
This is aggressive
Oh, yeah.
from LAG. Rocker really haven't committed towards A yet. They're all kind of here in the base still. Still finding kills, so they get the first 2.
Yeah, yeah. They just pick them apart. They're not ready for. Well, I mean, they saw the aggressive push, like out towards mid, but they did not pick it up when suddenly it's in their base. Estriel at least able to get 1, so now you're in a, well, similar situation in a way. You got to fight back in a 2 versus 3. Will Nero check left? Well, checks left, but Kiz is holding and puts them in a tough spot. Estriel now alone on the island.
Yeah, a bit of an off angle there from Kismet. Just nice job, just not over committee, and there we go, able to find another one. So Kismet has been so aggressive through the middle of the map on offense, on defense. We saw it right there. Just so quick, and that is when he's playing at his best, right? When he's just confident in himself, taking routes and winning the openers. When the guys have literally just been sprinting through the middle of the map.
Well, he's just got to, I mean, I don't think he has to be 99 kills all the time. But there is certainly more pressure on him when you lose Hydra, just to be
Especially in search, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think in like everything, but yeah, especially in search, yes. But making an impact there. And that gets us now to 2-2. Kiz will bring 3 straight into this round.
We're going for it.
Oh, out of there.
We're going back up. We're going back down? Nah, maybe not yet. Some more nades do come in, but Sky's able to find that first blood. And right after that, the reaction is just like, all right, we're going B. Geo is all the way back there, but you're not going to defend the bomb from there.
The plan will be in now. You got numbers. And like, this is the round you got to win this one. Post plant. They'll tack on another one as Lens gets the kill. Geo, best of luck picking him out of the chopper. Estriel's grouped up with him, but they have so much to do and not a lot of time to do it in now. Geo's trying to get this spot and get the kill. Lens giving him nothing. Crossfire's in from everywhere, and they cut them all down. First pick, insta plant. Nice execution there from Gorillas.
Yeah, and the last retake, right, the difference is that, like, you don't have anyone in the middle of the map or sort of in your base locking down the middle of the map like Lens was. So this bomb site could just be tough to retake at times if you don't have mid-map control. Just then you can't isolate the player on the helicopter in Skies, where last time Skies was worried about so many different angles. Priestess was on the bomb. There just wasn't a lot of room to work with. When you have the room that you do, that they just did after that first blood, I mean, good luck retaking it.
They had the whole map, yeah. They made that one look easy, and they'll go back in front 3-2. Kiz hit to 50 on the cross. Estriel's going to get one as well. Kiz worried about the pressure. Real
Gotta be weak, right?
Kiz, he takes some damage as well. I thought maybe he somehow sneaks away with 2. It'll just be one. Priestess now by himself, hoping somebody's still weak and maybe he can get a kill with the car. That's not going to be the case. I was like, oh, he's really laughed as he came out of it. Like, all right, guys, I got this.
Yeah, good luck. I mean, I thought for sure. I mean, Kismet, you saw he was hit down to like 50 HP. But 2 of his teammates get taken down low. You're hoping someone finds one or some damage with an Aegis. Priestess trying to hit the angle. Maybe Kismet could have like lined him up, but it just doesn't happen.
Well, I hope between his nade
alive.
and maybe his teammates, like maybe he gets 2, right? You're assuming they're hammered a bit. This is similar to the situation we saw a few rounds ago. Best of luck. They end up pushing him out and challenging it into the round. But that one was over quickly. Poor Priesta left in the 1v3 as he was out for a drive.
Yeah. And he's the only one left, so nobody can really follow up the car. He's just got to come out of it and
Yeah, you love the car just getting info or like being your entry or something.
Any damage, anything.
Well, when they popped to it, I was like, I just didn't realize where it was right away. I was like, maybe he can get there and finish somebody off, like get 1 kill, but.
He had to go down an elevator.
Yeah, no, it's not the ideal scenario for that, to trade effectively. Geo up to 7. As the utility is out early on, we'll see if Nero can make the play. Lens is just on his belly, lurking and waiting. Kismet will end up getting the first blood. Nero answers back. Priesty gets another, and the timing a little frustrating there for Lens. Now to a 2 versus 2, and you're glad you had numbers there.
And that's just all off the info, right? As soon as Lindsay gets taken down, they have an idea. Maybe there's only 1 player inside of A. Let's get this trade, plant the bomb right away, and that's exactly what they do. So nice reactions there from LAG, now all down to Paul.
This one a little more winnable than the other breaks we've seen. They're both 1v3. You got a 1v2, and Skies, well, you hopped a little too long. And Paul X picks your pocket. Priestess already won 1-1-on-1 in this. Can he do it again? Paul X is getting aggressive now, trying to send it in. Catch him on the cross. The slide is in. He's shooting bodies. And there's another clutch for Paul X. And that is, I'm pretty sure, wasn't one of the 1v2s before the break here that was frustrating? Wasn't it LAG? Probably. I swear to God it was. It was more like 2 wide shoulders. It was like, was it the one against Hook?
No, it wasn't LG because they haven't played this map, so.
Oh, okay. That was I made up a scenario in my head. Okay.
Might have been Rocker. Might have been.
Maybe. No, it's just back to the brain blender.
Yeah, we're back to it.
Might have been.
But Paul, he's got both guns, so he starts to pre-fire, then pulls out the Jackal, and Priest is just trying to catch him with this slide. But Paul ready for it, and well, that hip fire connects.
And Skies, is trying to jump spot, but remember, we're playing Call of Duty. You die very, very quick. Just some absolute beams there out of Paul X. Another clutch to his resume this year. That'll be the round we'll probably think about if this ends up going their way, but they do answer back, and they answer back with a vengeance. 2 for Kiz, 2 for Lens, and that'll be a quick one now for Girls Mate.
And that's how it can go. If you're going to hit A again on offense at times, just sometimes it's going to go your way. You're not going to die to the nades. Other times you're going to just all die in 4 seconds.
Yeah, just get smoked. But probably needed that one to brush off the frustrations.
And it's like Paul's like stats, like they aren't insane exactly for Search, but like he really has just been. He's clutched some rounds to keep them alive in maps. And
Yeah, whether it's been kills when they're in like a 2v3, or just he's had several 1v2s, a 1v3 I could think of on Rewind. Like he's just had some big plays. But yeah, they're not that insane, but sometimes just those icy moments to give your team a chance, especially with a team like Rocker, who's just like lives on second chances. Yeah.
Especially with these teams.
Opener from Kiz.
I don't know how many first bloods that is for him, but again, he just takes another route. I mean, he is just always finding someone on Rocker. He's just in their base.
He took the fall damage to 57, just chow to health, and gets dropped. Geo.
My prize pick.
1v2 versus Priest and Skies. Yes, he took the drop. I'm like, how much damage did he take? And I realized how weak he was. I'm like, oh, he'll get his health back. Then he just slides
I need
in.
him to get one more
Yeah.
He's going.
Estriel. Oh, fuck. Well, that one's done.
Can they clutch up in a 1v2 again? It's Priest and Skies again. This time they're able to close it out.
God dang it.
All right, so that was his third first blood, but I swear he's just always finding a route is Kiz, and a big one there to put them up 5-4.
No, but I mean, you're right in the sense, like, you talked about how important that's going to be for Search. Just, well, what do you think when you think about what Hydra did for the team? Like, even when we cast him on Thieves now, like, he gets in, he finds his first bloods, like, he will play.
Well, he always has, like, unique routes, does Hydra,
Yeah,
right? Like, just feels like he always has such good reads on the map.
But it's definitely more pressure to Kiz to kind of find those openers and
100%.
dictate the pace early in Search and Destroy rounds. They're a round away. Can you close out Rocker? They struggle to do it in the hard point. They're up 100, let Rocker creep back into it.
They're going right back to it.
These guys love to get to an old-fashioned round 11. We might get there again. Kiz, though, in trouble, but stays alive, and Linz is there with the help. 6 HP for Kiz. But what a great little duo there for the push.
It just spawned in down there?
Yep.
Literally spawned in down there.
Did some damage. Oh, no, get out of there. You have numbers again. If you're LAG, 3 versus 2 up against Estriel and Geo. 50 seconds on the clock. Estriel and Geo got a clutch here to get us to around 11. They're going to have the bomb planted. Can they hold this off 2v3? We haven't really seen this scenario yet. Oh, Lordy, I thought he was just about to get zapped.
And LG really taking their time.
Peeks in and wins it, my God. Geo to a 2 versus 2. Estriel in trouble. 9 HP, he's gonna need help on the cross. Slides out, never got back to full HP, he gets dropped. Geo can't finish off one, can't get shots into the other. He is tagged up, has got to back away for now. 17 seconds to go, they push it out, they clean it up in LAG. They take the Search and Destroy. They don't let any round 11 heroics come the way of Rocker. You need to close that out.
And I mean, big last couple of rounds from Skies there. He finishes that on 5 in a row to finish 9 and 6 to get that to defuse. But yeah, 4-4 after that clutch, and then they're able to find those first bloods, use their numbers, and close it out.
Yeah, I mean, if we thought, you know, whatever upsets you might happen in the round 1, like we thought this would be one, like why not? I mean, they went to a game 5 the first time they played. We think this LAG team is better than 0-4. Rocker have survived on some insane moments. So yeah, it had upset potential written all over it, but you still got to put them away. Just up 2-0.
Yeah, 7 first bloods there for LAG. 3 from Linz, 3 from Kiz. That really propels them into it. And then Rocker, I mean, they just kept going time and time again, where you saw a little bit more creativity from the LAG side. And that's what we expect from that, right? Like that NYSL team, they were known for their creativity in
wall bangs, nade spots.
Like they always had something different than everyone else.
Like, come up with a GA, because we're trying to break something on the map.
What was it last year? The gloves last year?
Yeah.
Spawn nades. Yeah, those guys are always switching it up.
They're trying to keep it creative, keep you second guessing, and keep adapting the Search and Destroy game. Listen, Search has not been great for them, but you get the W there. We were wondering what kind of improvements we'd see out of teams. I didn't know how much stuff was really going to change. Like I know we have a map come in. I know there was a gun change, but there wasn't like that much scrimming over the break, right? Like not usually a ton.
It just really depends on kind of your team. Like this is normally a time where if it's a rough start, like you just
Gotta
gotta
get to the
have
lab.
the talk. Like yes, we need to play more.
Well, it's hard to get pro teams sometimes, right? With people traveling on holidays, you got to maybe challenge some challengers teams and stuff.
Play
too,
whoever
right?
you can at that point.
Just try to get reps in.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll do it for our first 2 maps to break down the action here with a quick break. We'll talk to the desk.
Thank you, Maven and Merc. And I want to jump right into the search and destroy discussion because we said this may be a key game mode. Look out for Paul X. He was a troublemaker for them last time around. Paul had some big clutches in that search, but it's LAG with the 2-0 start.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 1v2 is not enough from Paul. It did stop the bleeding just for a moment there. This was an S&D where they were kind of just trading defenses until LAG finally took the first offense in round number 5. Minnesota Rocker then turned around and answered one with their own. It looks like LAG is about to run away with it. Paul clutches a huge 1v2 with bomb down. Unfortunately, though, it wasn't enough as the defenses keep stacking and LAG held strong.
Yeah, this is the search and destroy I expect.
Pocket, but Seth didn't want to fly, so we are not going to Madrid.
Sorry, guys.
I was going to cover it all for the entire org.
You got that shit?
I wasn't paying for that. Come on,
I actually,
man.
I mean,
You saw 2 from Lens, 2 from Kismet, back-to-back.
they're lumping me.
And this is back-to-back maps now that Linz has been...
No, I said we would have had to pay for all the equipments, all the flights. People were like, "What do you mean? You got it?" I'm like, "What?"
Hey, he does.
Linz is scary in this series.
No, I'm just pulling your pisser, man.
Yeah.
Nah, you got that.
Scump
I'm
acting
excited to
like
watch
there's
from home,
ice on
man.
the road, working from home, shaking my head. I'm gonna fucking tweak.
What lesson do you have for me today, sir?
Yeah, let's talk about some Hacienda Hardpoint. Let's get into drawing conclusions and let's talk
If
about
it
LAG
was up
my
to
three
me,
others.
we'd be there.
able to do. So let's get to it. Yeah, it's going to be a rotation over.
God, I'm such an easy rage bait.
We're going to show you guys where Minnesota went wrong.
Yo, Nick Steele has the right idea.
Guys, of
He said
course we'll still be
$10.
bringing
He
you
said
that
it's $10
action
super
from
chat,
Dallas, Texas.
and he said 25,000 viewers and only
You watch
1.7
Madrid, baby.
thousand or 1.7K likes. Do we hate Scump? It seems like it.
Wait, is it?
All right, yeah, let's get into it. We're ready to talk.
How is that going to work?
Yeah, so,
What time is it going to start in Madrid?
what you're going to see is
Probably early for us, right? 'Cause they're 6 hours ahead of Central,
play aggressive. You don't try to pin
I
them
think.
back, right?
6 or 7.
On rotation,
They'll
we're gonna
probably
wait until
start
Lynn spawns. So Lynn spawns right
Like
here.
9
What he's
a.m.
gonna
our
do is
time?
he's immediately gonna vacate
3
the
p.m. their
spawn,
time?
Rewrap, and what they're trying to do is kill number 4.
Yeah, it might start pretty early. I don't know.
Him here, and then you can give yourself an advantage on rotation to where you can come through and pinch this side.
That would have been
pinch
sick.
this
Yeah, we
side,
should have
and pinch
IRL'd
this
us
side.
on
So
like
let's get
snow
into it.
machine, just
Let's
going to
see
the
how this plays
office.
out, and we'll get back into
on the Zamboni,
moment.
Yeah.
going down the interstate.
You're
What's up, man?
Welcome back, man.
Madrid is 7 hours ahead, so I was talking, by the way. I was just muted myself. Madrid is 7 hours ahead. It's 9:35 right now over there. So if matches usually start at around noon there, so we gotta be live by 7.
So when they clean these guys
If
up,
that no,
though, what
oh
you're
shit,
gonna see is
5.
push out
5.
Oh,
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Prepare the master guest suite, Scump.
here to find the
Wait,
last player
you
that's
think
gonna
there's no way they start that early, bro?
and rewrite.
Okay, so what time? Like 1? 1 is still fucking super early.
This is kind of exactly
No, it's got to be 12
No,
or
they'll
3.
start at like 3. They'll start at like 3 p.m. their time. It'll probably start at like 9 a.m. here or something.
Oh, someone says my ticket says 7 a.m. Texas time. Said Craig with the $2. What an absolute legend.
Ah, thank you.
So it starts at
7 a.m. our time?
1 p.m.
Yeah.
1 p.m. in Madrid.
Dude, perfect. I get up at this is perfect for me. I'll already be up.
I'll be up. Yo, we woke up at like 5 a.m. to watch the Apex watch
Yeah, I
Apex Worlds.
You're damn right we did. 'Cause we're dedicated to the game. It's our pleasure to bring the best fan base in the world, the best content to watch
Absolutely.
any esport.
I remember. The good thing is that we can go to dinner every day after that.
Wow.
I say green, you say wall, green.
Wall.
Wall.
Green.
Wall. Wall.
Mr. Squints. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Squirts.
You're welcome.
Kyle just super chatted 14 to tell Zinni he's a little cutie.
No idea.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah.
But not
Appreciate that, man.
no patootie, just cutie.
Little revenge here. If you are a Gorillas mate, get a win on the board. I don't know why.
Green
It's
sugar
weird
walls.
'cause we cast this up for
You don't want those.
series. They push the series.
My boy
Bonilla,
Maven's
you
looking
crazy.
like Vin Diesel these days, man.
Gorillas mate did.
Man's a man.
They just need to win. They deserve a win. Not deserve. That's wrong.
think Maeve's looking like Vin Diesel.
And you see Vin Diesel at the Golden Globes? He said, "Hey, Dwayne."
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Said, "Hey, Dwayne."
But if you talk about control overall, they have been the better team. But when you look at protocol, what I think
1 p.m. Madrid time. They let people in. 2 p.m. it starts. Oh, okay. So the ticket, they let you in at 1. It starts at 2, so it'll start at 8 a.m.
No, 7 a.m. Seth. Madrid is 7 hours ahead. 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 2 is 2.
Oh, it's 7 ahead. I thought it was 6.
7.
Oh shit.
It's 9:38 right now.
Okay, so then yeah, 7 a.m. start time. We got that shit.
Easy.
No
Easy.
problem for us.
Yeah, that's no problem for us. You kidding me?
Hector's mom's burritos, maybe, please.
Absolutely. Say less.
All right, here we go. We got some protocol control. Our second time watching it for the whole fucking year.
Damn, that means it's 6 a.m. start time
Ooh,
here.
frequency?
They're an
That
hour ahead
heavy
of us.
mid is so, oh, dude. Honestly, every Black Ops 4 map will be great in this game.
Even the casters want frequency, bro. Just give it to us.
Give
Or
us
is that how that
something.
works?
Give it
I
to
don't
us.
remember. I
No,
don't
it's
remember
eight.
frequency. Which
It'll
one
be
is
8
that?
o'clock.
With the U, where it's like, because of the outer pipes.
With the
It
ring,
kind
Hector?
of looks like a Star Wars type map, like a very futuristic. Just type in, just
Yeah,
Google
but
right now, frequency Black Ops
It's
4.
very metallic map.
It was like, yeah, like a Blade Runner type map, or the Matrix.
The map
I
that
just
I
ordered-
1v1 sell you on, Hector, if you remember that.
Oh
if you
yeah,
care
yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
Oh, of course. It was me and Ocho Cinco watching from the crowd.
Absolutely.
We were all like,
Oh, 3-piece from Geo.
What was the first year you competed?
2010.
We gotta turn it back up.
Getting up there. Hopefully they don't fire us. For like a
I got the
younger-
Yo,
Priest of
chat,
More
if
and
I
Geo
forget
War.
to turn it back up, please remind me, because I'm turning it up during the game, turning it down after the game. So please remind me, guys.
You try and find a better
If I forget,
be
which
Trish
I
Collinsworth
shouldn't
and
because I'm a
Alex, I'm
professional
still
streamer and we really do this
I was
shit.
drooling on camera. 6 straight for Geo is.
Yeah, Geo dies on a
He
6.
has
He's
those
8 and 3,
takeover
leading the
moments
way in the lobby.
control. He could be an absolute beast, but he's back to the point to.
I swear my pistols don't shoot that fast, no matter how hard I try.
damn, Nero.
To maybe get that minute
Yeah,
extension.
they gotta get this.
50 likes, chat must hate you. Don't get me started, bro. I'm a positive vibe guy today.
That's a Kobe on the wrong team.
Let me go like both of your
Thanks, man.
streams because it's really easy to do, especially when you have good aim and you can get your
They
mouse
got there.
right on top of that.
They've got their minute extension. Lives-wise, you're
There's
10-10. So
one.
this is very winnable. I mean, it's a pretty good defense out of Rock early on, but you got a chance to do this. Those 3 kills.
Ooh.
Those 2 kills.
I don't know how he just lost that.
They had the trade. They cleaned it up. And wow, I mean, Nero able to get a second as well. So he's really cleaned up. It was 10-10. Just a couple moments ago, but I think the big thing for LAG, you do get those 3 takes on A. This is your more standard round.
Did you say couple?
I don't know what I said.
Couple? Maybe.
Oof.
Yeah, Joe just looked at me after that the first 2 maps during the break and goes, "These teams, bro."
They just mess with my head.
No, it's hey, dude.
The purple, the players,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it does.
All
I
X
want
is
it.
in a good spot right here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem.
They've been on a different universe for a little bit, but
That's a big
Priest
trade from Esriel, 5v3.
with 1. He won't be respawning back in. They got clutches
Oh,
out.
big
Hold
2
on.
from Esriel.
Esriel's making the play late. He's
That should be
able
the
to
round
get
right
2.
there. 5v2.
A little icy
Oh,
here
yeah,
late in the round. 20 seconds to go.
Should
Sun
get
Skies
it.
and Kids
That's
the
gonna do
clutch.
it.
Now it'll
Round
just
1,
be Skies
Rocker.
in a 1v5
3
lives.
ticks from the gentleman.
There's
Hold
one.
on.
And it'll end
There
there.
it is.
Rocker on the board.
Yeah, I think LAG, again,
Too
you
many
get the 3
purple
ticks,
teams. We got
but,
these 2,
yeah, I mean, it was
Toronto.
10-10. It's one of those rounds where it could have been
Anybody
maybe a
else
little bit
purple?
better, put some pressure on, win that offense, but Rocky do a great job. And huge play by Nero
Ultra?
in the middle of the map.
Yeah, I said Toronto.
Oh, you said Ultra? Nah, it's just those
No, it's
2.
interesting.
I
We
think.
were just kind of like chatting at the beginning of that one. Like, I was mostly paying attention to the
I think the
objectives,
purple
like,
colorway is sick.
I
Also,
wasn't
guys,
sure
make
they
sure
did
to
the
make sure to
extension.
pick up
Honestly,
the
for
optic
whatever reason, I was
the
surprised
optic
it was 10-10.
operator
I didn't
in
feel like it was
camo
10-10,
and
but I saw it,
stuff.
I was like, oh.
Make sure to
And then
pick that
someone,
up. Rep the
tough
green
one,
wall,
watch
baby.
that ball versus
It is
Lens.
good looking.
That's so you don't call the kill out too early. Wait for it to happen because sometimes people get buried.
They change quickly.
I don't know. I do like the.
All right, here we go,
that wasn't a
1-0.
good example, but like Skies' kill was like you just I don't know. Some games a little harder.
Good thumbs. How am I funny,
It's a
boss?
range,
Funny
you see
how?
pros even miss. Like last year, it's like no one missed a bullet. Like this year,
I
you see
amuse
it a
you.
bit.
Pose is in Guatemala.
bit
He has a
less
flight
now,
to Guatemala
but-
for a wedding.
Yeah, true.
That's
true,
not a
true.
troll. That's actually
No,
true.
That's serious.
That sounds like it could be a troll.
It does.
Like Mark's in
Sounds like something
Guatemala.
Hector would lie and say. Like, oh, he's in Guatemala with his baby mama. Or something like that.
Angle on one, but just
Well,
getting away.
what do you think
Ring
he's going
around
to
the
that
rose we
wedding
go.
with?
Nero, I'm not sure if we're going left or right. He guessed wrong.
Left, right, out the window, down low. You have no
Oh my
idea,
God.
but his teammate's still on it, so at least you have that clock pause for now. As Kismet
All right,
He's
2
able
for
to
2
find
trades.
one with Priest up
Priest
there,
the top
just trading
trips.
it out.
They did all that and got
Regaining
no
back
He's gonna
kills.
try to be
control, and
annoying
now you're
here.
gonna have number 5 Priest maybe pushed up a bit in the base.
See if Rocker
going
can
for
get
some
out.
spawn kills.
There we go.
You might be in a little bit of trouble right now.
Cesar Bueno
If you are Rocker,
stepping
you
up.
absolutely are. Estrel's
Oh,
last up, and they are
There we
shit.
go, Linz.
Linz is able to get 2 of them.
Let him just
They get like 4 straight for Skies, 3 straight for Priest.
This
and
is
I
kind of
saw
why
Dan's
pros don't
back
like
here.
playing this map right here. This spawn trap, you can just get put in it, but they do break out after only 1 wave.
That push out even more. So that sequence was a difference of what, like 30 seconds or so.
But a lot of time wasted.
Before you can even take a push now at the point.
Yeah, it's also just where those gunfights are happening, right? As soon as Kiz is able to find 2, yeah, just everything stalls. You have to.
Hey, no kill
try
feed,
to
but
get
they
on
do
this
got the
8 point. There's
camos on
only
the
30
guns.
seconds left. Linz does a
Oh, wait, no,
great
kill
job
feed's
right
there.
here,
I'm
just
tweaking.
finding the player on the point,
Ooh.
making his
I think
life
when
able
they
to
swap
find
to a
one
different-
more. Find the opposite side of the map, and it's been Paul.
I think when they swap to like a certain player, it
Maybe Gio's
disappears.
starting to go off now,
See?
but they have to get this 8
But the
point
kill
So
done.
it might be the team.
Honestly, if they're
Yeah.
able to get this, it's going to be a
Watch,
pretty
watch.
similar,
Oh, no.
Oh, it's still there.
maybe to what we saw in the last round. If they're able to get a
Scump
couple
don't even
kills.
know where Guatemala
Big
at.
cap
Yo, you're
here.
not even.
That'll be
I was
the
actually
five, so we'll
thinking
see if
that in my
that'll be
head.
the case.
I have no idea where
Just
that
about-
either.
if he
I
finished
was
that, it
actually
would've been
thinking
just
if I saw
about.
a map right now, I wouldn't be
But you
able
still
to
have an
point to it.
opportunity.
I
A
might
little
not
over a
even
minute
be
to work with to
remotely
try
close
and
to
capture this
that
B
shit,
point.
to
No
be honest.
progress has been there yet. You'd love to try and bring this back into the lives department. But you're going to turtle up a bit now if you were LAG. Just get
Oh, that's a
around
big
this
win. They
point.
got tower
The one
control. Hold
player
up.
That was kind of playing out was Kismet.
Hold up, 2 dead.
Priest drops. Hold on. Here comes Baraka ripping and roaring for the moment.
Yeah, maybe get a take, maybe 2. It'll be so tough to tap this point. Nades can hit. They at least have bottom middle control. That's going to force LAG to have to push from that
kills.
side of the map.
That might
they
be
do.
it.
They're able to win those gunfights behind Priest and Skies.
Thought you were going to get 2 there if you were Gio. I'm not sure it really would have mattered, though. You wouldn't have had any bodies left. 50 seconds now to go, and we're kind of playing search and destroy again.
Is that
And they got to get bottom mid control.
We need Ant. Maybe Ant can give us visual
They got it?
clarity.
Okay, so they get the taste. So there you go. If they don't win this round, at least they're winning the objective battle.
Oh, big blood. Ooh,
Damn.
big kill by
Can't quite
Kiz.
track there if you're
Yeah,
Daryl.
that's a good
That should be the
kill.
round right there,
Blind
7-3.
It's over
Lightning.
3v7. Good. Now I want to play Geo Guesser.
Astrio, though.
You want to play
That's our
Geo?
knowledge.
This is Gio
Yeah, hold on, 3v5.
chipping away
Yeah,
at
we
him.
should throw in, whenever we get back to the office, we should throw in
But
Geo
this is what
Guesser
makes
in
this
between,
B point so
in
tough. You
between
see
rounds.
5
Geo
and
Guesser-
Priest and
Geo
Linz.
Guesser's
They're just
good.
bottom middle. Right? They just know they can get angles on the point, no problem. Sooner or later, Rocker
Wait, this could be a
is gonna have to
2v3.
get onto
Hold
B.
on. This is
It's gonna
doable.
be a 2 versus 3 here for Estriel and Gio.
Hold on.
Holy
Estriel
shit,
snaps
no
on
way.
the skies.
What
Makes
Wait,
it
number
move
5, though, they don't have
2-on-2.
bottom mid control. Priest has got it right now.
On it with 4.5 to go. No pressure here.
Yeah, push him
It's not-
out.
it's not
Yup.
moving very
Push him
quick.
out.
Next kill to fall wins.
Push him
Priest
out.
is trying to get the angle, a little shoulder.
Oh my God, they win.
Wait,
they win. Just lay down behind the box. They win.
Clutch moment here from Rocker.
Yep,
They
they
brought
win.
it back from the depths. No way.
No
Are you
way.
letting this
They just
one
got
go
3v7.
away?
Don't die.
Priest out
Wow,
there.
that's a
One
blunder.
way close, they get
Choke.
the kill and you
Fucking
bring that
going
back.
on purpose.
How do you
It
lose a
was what, like a
3v7 on
3v7?
protocol control?
I don't know what it was. It's worst. Right, 3v8,
Yeah.
3v7?
I saw
That
3-5 at some point, so it's
That's no
probably a little bit
bueno.
worse, but yeah, able to
Disturbing
bring that back,
gameplay.
and they just were just rotating around the map inside their base, just finding a couple of players, and you had the 2 players bottom middle, but they were just kind of out of the play.
Yeah, 3v7
And then
one
once it gets
can't
to
lose.
that
man.
2-on-2,
Where'd he get that third
Priest is
kill?
down low,
Was he
and
top
Linz
middle?
has all these
I don't know.
angles
Yeah,
to
I think
pick
you might
from,
just got to pick on
and
mid
he
or
just
something.
goes
I think he was top
middle,
mid.
Right in top middle, like Gio is just like
He played a good angle P2, I think.
free.
I mean,
All right,
Skies
2-0.
Fight, but like he probably had an AR.
Yeah, he has an AR.
Yeah, so like that one's a
If
little
you're
awkward for him.
a
He's a big
Gentlemates
win,
fan,
obviously,
you
for
are
Rocker.
tweaking.
Astral carrying 4
I'm tweaking.
You are
straight
tweaking.
over into this round. Now they're now up 2-0.
This is what Rocker does, man. Stay
Yeah.
alive in series.
Well, this series might get a whole hell of a lot more interesting. We get
Yeah, I
deeper
feel like
into it.
Rocker does. Rocker might reverse sweep,
They
bro.
start
It's,
this
it's
round
written
off
in
with
the
authority.
stars today.
Is they're already looking
That would
for
be
spawn kills here
heartbreaking
early towards the
for
LAG
the
base.
mates.
Wouldn't be good.
You're spotted up and you are in
I think the replies would still say you guys got it.
Behind enemy line.
I don't know.
Movement there.
I think they might turn
Got
today.
two. Nearly all of them, but enough damage in. The Nero cleans up the scraps, and you are just spawning
I mean,
into
first win of
war.
the year, you get reverse sweeped off it. That would be tough.
There's only
Gives
so
them
much
by them a little bit
positivity you
time.
can give.
Couple players jump off
It's all out.
back to it. He's up to 21 and 12, 21 and 13 for Gio.
Hope for the best. Hope
Leading
for the
the
best.
way.
Any news on the RNL hoodie codes? Actually, yes, I do have news on those. I got
Disappeared.
after this map,
He is
I'll give you
snapping
guys an
right now. He's
update on all of that stuff. I got a text from
He
my
is
guy
looking
over at
real
Scuff
strong.
today,
This map 3.
giving me some
Nero's
information.
duo right on the other side of it. Well, hops over, somehow stays alive, and see if he can buy any kind of time here. Gets the centering on point. He gets some
getting
damage
down
to
to
LG,
last
bring
ditch
out
effort
that
here
kill.
for Gentle Mates on the map.
Insane challenge onto the back. Fox pull the pistol out. Why not? I don't know where his bullets are going. To a different dimension, I guess. It looked pretty good. Tries to push out. Priestess stays alive, and he finally gets dropped.
I think he's there looking good, too. That's why he kept going for it.
He thought he had a 1E for about an hour. It looked all right to me. I thought.
They're still hanging on.
Yeah, no, I know. That's true. That's what makes it confusing sometimes. I was like, his
Got him
looks
backed
all right.
up.
It's pretty good, though.
That pistol, I swear, could be a little.
They bring it back. What, 17-14? They're on A. Just can they get this minute extension?
Well, considering they were in a body bag for the first minute, yeah. It's pretty damn good. Linz goes on a little bit of a streak.
Should do it right there. 3 fall.
Finishes that kill. Out to 5.
And now they got him back in the trap. Look at number 3 in their ass.
What do you even do there?
Sub 10 seconds to go. You still
You can't even leave your spawn.
Priesta just trying to dive and get a body onto a point just to stop the clock at 3.4. He hasn't survived long though. That'll be the cleanup.
All
There
right,
it is.
well, 2-1, Rocker.
Rocker.
A dominant protocol control victory.
All right, guys, hold on. Here is the information that I received this
most
morning.
dangerous part about doing this from home today is that I have chocolate in my home.
Well, what I was gonna say is like the most dangerous part.
Okay, he said, just wanted to give you a heads up before the watch party where you stand with the amount of controllers left. So right now, there are 85 Envision Pros, 29 Reflex Pros for PS5, and then 52 Reflex FPSs remaining. Quick look at the scoreboard here. GL
You got
with
24 and 14 for Estriel, 25 and 16 for GL. Nobody positive for the LEG mates.
Just get outslayed. Outslayed, clutched on round number 2. Disaster. Disaster for the mates. And then anybody who has ordered one up until yesterday has received a hoodie code. We did a mass email this week to catch up. So anybody that got one before yesterday, check your email. You'll have your hoodie code, and then you go put that.
When the Optic match comes on, I'm gonna get back on, and that's later. So it should be the 3rd match tonight. So I get back on then. So see y'all, man, in like a few hours, maybe an hour or so. So W.